You don't have to video yourself, there's 10 people.
Okay.
So. Video this So my name is Jasmine and I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of recycling. So according to an article written by Laura Parker from National Geographic, there are 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic debris in the ocean. Of that mass, 269 billion plastic microfibers litter the deep sea currently. So I am here today to persuade you to participate in recycling. Recycling should be a vital part of our ecosystem and also to help support reusing and refurbishing good materials. First, we will discuss why recycling is so important. Secondly, we will discuss how to recycle properly. And finally, we will discuss the local resources that we have and how to start recycling. So it is important that we start recycling as much as possible, as recycling has plummeted dramatically over the past 5 years in the United States, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. So some good facts to know about recycling before you start is 5 recycled water bottles or plastic water bottles that you throw in those blue recycle bins are equivalent to make enough energy to create 1 square foot of carpet or 1 ski jacket. Any glass bottles such as this can be recycled an infinite amount of times. So if you drink out of glass bottles or have any at home, please reuse them and wash them or recycle them because they can go through the recycling plant as many times as possible. The more we recycle, the more it also supports jobs at recycling plants. So it gives Americans chances to find more jobs, and the more plants they open, the more jobs it supports. Recycling has also plummeted because of the public being uneducated about how to properly recycle. Unrecyclable items are being placed in recycle bins and then getting processed in the plant. Workers in recycling plants are spending more time picking out unrecyclable products than they are actually spending time helping the recycling process, the things that can be recycled. And when in doubt, throw it out. So if you're not sure about something, it's better to be safe and just put it in the regular garbage than it is to contaminate the recycling bin. So due to unacceptable items being placed in recycling bins, it's important that we learn what is appropriate and what is okay to recycle. Recycling properly can help improve the recycling rates and decrease contamination. So what items are appropriate to recycle? So plastic bottles, glass containers, any food, vegetable cans, soda cans, newspaper, cardboard. And when you recycle cardboard, it's best that you break it down before you throw it in the recycling bin. And what is not okay to recycle? So greasy pizza boxes, like that. Any books or notebooks that have like a spiral binding. Also aerosol cans or big metal sheets. Also, what really contaminates is styrofoam. Anything styrofoam that goes into recycling plants causes contamination. Also, like paper plates with food on it or anything with oils, because then when they go to melt plastic or try to refurbish paper, then all of those oils and foods get contaminated as well. So now that you are aware of how to recycle properly, let's talk a little bit about our local resources. There are many local places in our area and our place of employment where we can participate. Our local grocery stores, Park and Ride, and our very own place of work here at the clinic all have access to recycling, as well as other places in the valley. So Atkinson's and Albertsons and Haley have access to recycling. So right as you walk into Atkinson's on the right-hand side, there's big cardboard bins where you can recycle like your plastic bottles, glass, and also cans. And then Albertsons gets, in their fruit department, they get big cardboard boxes and they recycle, and they also let you go pick them up if you need them to move or just any project that you might have, so they support recycling as well. And if somebody, sorry, I forgot. We'll click one more time. And then one more time. Okay. So this is the park and ride. If you've ever been to Da Vinci's, you've seen the park and ride. It's on the corner of River Street and Bullion. So all of these down here are all cardboard recycling. And then if you click one more time.
Great place to go if you're moving.
Yeah. And then also glass and newspaper. So that's one resource in town. And then this is where you can recycle here at the clinic. So on the right-hand side, right as you walk into the break room, there's a recycling bin and a crusher. So you can put your cans in there, water bottles. And then also there's 2 bins underneath the microwave where you can throw away aluminum, so cans, soda, and then on the other side is the glass and plastic. And then also you can go outside, and if you're an MA in training, you know where that is. You can bring your broken down cardboard here as well.
Except for we are now getting our supplies in plastic bins instead
Oh.
of cardboard. We use
Oh,
little
okay.
plastic bins.
Awesome.
So the system has done a great job at reducing our
So-
waste too.
I also did a little research on one of our main disposal companies in town called Clear Creek. It is, as far as the website goes, free in Ketchum to get bins delivered to your home to recycle. In Haley, it is your garbage bill is through your water and sewer, so you can actually call and request a recycling bin in Haley for free if you choose to do so. And then unfortunately in Bellevue and Cary, they do bill separately, but it is only $4.95 to recycle monthly, so it's very cheap. And then knowing all these local resources, if for some reason you can't afford to have one at your home, is great because there's places all over the valley. So now that you know why recycling is important, what is appropriate to recycle and what is not, and what our local resources are, you can put it into action. It is important that we recycle because it's a vital part of our ecosystem and to ensure that we reuse and restore everyday materials. Recycling has plummeted in our nation, and it is time that we take it seriously. So please recycle every chance you get and spread the word. Thank you.